These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Candy Kisses. Today is a holiday in Iraq, and this is from yesterday, May 1st. Quote, Iraq suspends official working hours on Monday on the occasion of Labor Day. The Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shiaz al-Sudani directed the suspension of official working hours on Monday, May 1st, coinciding with International Workers' Day, unquote. Frank 26 says they, the Iraqi citizens, know they're drilling it. That change is coming to the dinar, into them every day, hour after hour, commercial after commercial. It cannot fail with the Iraqi citizens. All right, Pimpy says there seems to be a lot of stalling happening when it comes to the budget. I'm wondering if they're just waiting to see what the United States is going to do as far as the central bank digital currency is concerned. Are they just waiting for the United States to move into CBDC? Because if they're supposed to be the currency that they use, then guess who else has to go in the CBDCs? Everybody else over there. All right, Mark Z via PDK says many of us believe the budget and HCL is done, just needing to be announced with the new rate. Many of us are hearing this from on-the-ground contacts in Iraq. It was expected they would announce this over the weekend in Iraq, but they have not yet. The IMF is showing the special drawing rights SDR of the Iraqi dinar, saying a nominal effective exchange rate near, and there is already a float going on. Mark Z continues and says it appears they have made a massive change on how they're paying people internationally. Looks like one USD only buys 151 dinars, which would be a massive change in value over the weekend. Although they have not yet announced a price change and it is not yet on the Forex, it's a crazy thing what they're doing. Based on this, I'm expecting huge movement at any moment. I have friends that are contractors over there and they used to get paid in US dollars. Now they're only paid in dinar. We are really close. All right, Deepwood says we have a Shiite PM who was installed by the Coordination Framework / State of Law Maliki Coalition. Whatever made him leave is still in effect. Now we have a lot of promises, but do we really? Parallel rates 1310. So they took a mile and are giving back an inch. No wonder Iran isn't causing any more trouble. They don't have to. All I want to know is why 1310. All right, Frank 26 article quotes central payment of wages and salaries of foreign workers in Iraqi dinars, unquote. Frank says the CBI says to the international world, you can trust our national currency, and because of Article 8, we can trust your foreign currency in our country. All right, Samson article quote today, which was Sunday, the Association of Iraqi Private Banks confirmed that the dinar is recovering and will return strong and stable, unquote. All right, Walking Stick via Frank 26, the basket that they have chosen to be in is probably the safest way to start the float at 1.5, or the CBI can come out and say, we're done. Come out with the new small category notes at a full 100% asset-backed after the onset instead. What do you want to start at 350? Okay, fine. They can do that if they wanted. Would they do that? They can. All right, Claire article quote in the presence of al-Sudani and al-Habouzi, the state administration sets a date for resolving the budget discussions. Quote, May 10th, 2023, as the last resort to resolve discussions on budget items. The meeting was attended by the Prime Minister, Speaker of Parliament, and all leaders of coalition, unquote. All right, Mark Zevia PDK article quote, the state administration sets a deadline of 10 days for resolving discussions on the budget, unquote. If they're putting this out, this means they are way ahead of that timeline now. They put out dates to keep the timing cloudy. Question, do you expect a new rate inside the budget? Mark Z's answer, I expect to see it about the same time. HCL needs that rate. Hydrocarbon law. All right, Frank 26 says, I don't know when the Iraqi dinar rate will be capped. I don't know when it's going to stop with the cap. You must determine that. It's your stewardship / responsibility. I will say this, Middle Eastern currencies are all $3 plus. And lastly, Deepwood's why choose 1310 at all doesn't compute in my mind. They jumped from 1160 to 1190 to 1460 with the flip of a switch. Only one reason why they can't make an equal jump back, because they don't want to yet. So what are they waiting on? And if you think de-dollarize, wouldn't making your currency more valuable with the IMF's consent instantly cause all the citizens to forget the dollar?